Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about goals and planning for the future. My name is Gala and welcome to my channel. Most of us in the Northern Hemisphere were finishing school. So that means that we're starting to think of our summer goals. So am I. But one thing that really surprised me, yeah I know it's kind of obvious, but I finished high school in 3 years. That's crazy. So not only do I have to think of my summer goals, but I also have to start planning on my future long-term goals. I wanted to make sure that I would get all of my goals done, so I did some research, and I found this really interesting article that talked about teenagers all the way through adults writing down their goals and how much that increased their chances of getting them done. Up to a 42%. That is crazy. I never thought that writing my goals down would really help. I guess it does. I also found this video by Tony Robbins. He's a motivational speaker. And he said that having goals too big or too small really affects if you get them done or not. So he created this philosophy or this theory of chunking.
Chunking is power. You don't want to over chunk where you're trying to bite the whole darn thing together. You also don't want to under chunk where you make a million pieces of something. If you make enough reasons to follow through and you know what you want, but you make the task overwhelming, you'll be overwhelmed. What is chunking? It's taking all that's coming at you and putting it into idealized size groups that your mind can handle.
Also, a lot of people said that they followed the smarter goal system, and that really helped them make sure that the goals that they planned were the perfect goals for them. I'll be using that system when I write my goals down later in this video. I also did some research on why some people get their goals done and why others don't. And the main reason those people don't get it done is because they're a perfectionist. And being a perfectionist means you only accept perfection. But sometimes when it comes to goals, it is better to get it done to the best of your abilities, even if it means that it isn't perfect, than not getting it done at all because you fear that it won't be perfect. Now that I did all that research and I know that I should write down my goals, the perfect type of goals, and why I shouldn't be a perfectionist, I think it's time to think of my goals. I'm going to be thinking of long and short-term goals. But if you're just now starting to think of goals and you've never done this before, it's better to start with short-term goals and then slowly start thinking of long-term goals to build that commitment. The Smarter Goal system says that your goals need to be specific, which is better because you will know exactly what goal you have. Your goals should also be measurable. You need to be able to see progress, because when you see progress, you will continue and stay motivated. Your goals should also be actionable. You need to know exactly what you need to do to get that goal done. Your goals should also be relevant. Where are you now? Does it make sense to have that as a goal? Also, they have to be time-bound. You need to have a deadline, because if you don't have a deadline, you will not get it done. Evaluate regularly. That way you know if what you're doing to get that goal done works or not. And reward yourself. By rewarding yourself after every little milestone, you will want to continue and stay motivated. My goal for this summer, my short-term goal, is to read 5 books, because my long-term goal is to read 20 books by the end of the year, so it makes sense. My second goal for this summer is to pass driver's ed, because I want to get my learner's permit by the end of the year. This third goal is a long-term goal because I want to continue exercising 3 times a week for the rest of the year so I can stay healthy. And lastly, my fourth goal is to learn 100 new Italian words every single week so I can continue building my Italian vocabulary. That is it for this video, but I'm super happy with the goals that I thought of and I wrote them down, because clear goals equals clear results. Hopefully you can follow the system and all the things that I learned for writing down their goals so you can get them done. In the future, I'm going to make a language goal video in case you're starting a language and you're not sure what type of goals you should have as a beginner. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. See you next week. Bye!